Good evening, ladies and gentlemen on the council. We're grateful to have you present with us at the outset of this regularly scheduled Vader City Council meeting, which I will officially declare opened at 6:01 p.m. on the 11th of October 2018. We will proceed with our roll call.
Okay, Judy Costello. Here. Jason Daly.
Here.
Joe Shy.
Here.
Mike Parsons.
Is excused.
He called in and asked to be excused from tonight. Leona Sander Hunter. Here. And Mayor.
Also present. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's proceed with our pledge of allegiance. All please rise. And,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We're pleased to note that the agenda is rather brief this evening, so we're going to try and proceed with as much haste as possible. The Mayor's report has a few more items than normal, but I'll go as quickly as I can. Item number 1, I just wanted to, there were some, I think, Judy, you expressed interest in participating on the Centralia Landfill Closure Group and Executive Advisory Committee meeting board. But there's a committee meeting on October 23rd at the Lewis County Public Works Building on Kresge Avenue at 1:30?
1:30, I think is what I
1:30.
said.
So, if anybody would like to go to that to represent the city of Vader, we'd be grateful for you.
Yeah, one elected official.
Yeah, it's got to be an elected official.
Voting member. And this is the one that Lois used to go to.
Yeah.
Once a year.
So,
Perfect.
okay. So, let me know maybe after the meeting if you're able to go to.
Can I wait till the first of the week?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Number 2, update on the garbage collection services. I spoke at length yesterday with Mr. Cummins, and contrary to what I think we'd heard through the rumors and so forth and so on, the latest with him now officially is that he's not leaving the city, and the services will continue for at least until January. Not that he's not exploring options, but right now he's clearing past some of the elements that were challenging for him. So we can put our minds at ease in that regard.
We're challenging him? I'm sorry.
No, challenges. He's had some challenges with his business.
Okay.
Without going into particulars. But things are okay now. Update on the weeds along A Street. We know that the weeds are taking over. Well, Barcott, we've taken care of all of that, and so we're good to go on the weeds. I hope you've noted that it looks so much better.
But I went out there and they came back.
Well, but they'll be managed because once the grass can establish itself, then we can use an herbicide on a broadleaf plant. So I'm satisfied at this moment in time. Okay. Report on the 5th annual Legislators Roundtable. I attended that at the courthouse. It was a 3-hour meeting in which we were able to share some time with our elected state representatives. Richard DeBolt and Ed Orcutt were present. And so when it was my turn to take the microphone, I informed them of our interest in and a need for funding for our waste treatment plant, and we also told them about plans that our park, the city has to develop Murphy Park. I shared all of that with them, and it was met with positive support. And so we kind of set the stage for the day when it comes time to soliciting funds for it. It was very positive and well perceived. So got that, and they know that we're going to be knocking on their doors. So Stay tuned for that. Last item, number 5. I just wanted to let the council members know that our next council meeting on October 25th will begin our budget deliberations. We'll have a public hearing on Thursday. You'll be getting your budget draft documents. They're ready for on Monday or early, at least Monday or Tuesday of next week, so you will have time to study those. And don't forget that there'll be a council budget workshop at 5 p.m. and then of course we'll have a public hearing during the council meeting next on the 25th.
On this tax levy, obviously this is
Right.
notated on there. Is this the one, Joe? Yes, okay. And what was that money used for?
That was the codification,
Okay,
which is in progress.
Yeah, yep, and we're
okay.
That was
I
from
could not
Swanee.
remember what the purpose or the earmarked for.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago?
Yep. Mhm. Okay, and that concludes the mayor's reports. Now the council reports, comments.
One quick.
Okay.
May Day Committee has started.
Ooh, yeah.
Tuesday at 6 o'clock at the Community Center of next week. We will be meeting again. We met today. We invite anybody to join us for input, volunteerism, any of that kind of thing.
Okay. What time is that?
At 6 o'clock at the
Tuesday.
Community Center on Tuesday. And I apologize, I didn't notice what the date was on that.
It'll be the 16th.
Thank you very much. On the 16th.
Okay, great. Okay. Anything else? Yes.
I don't have a report as much as an observation.
Okay.
And on D Street, I noticed that there is no speed signs up saying 20 miles an hour. The school's not marked that it's a school, so that, if nobody's aware that comes through here, they wouldn't realize that that's a school right there. They need to slow down a little bit. There's nothing there to identify it at all. There's a enter here and an exit only, and that's it.
That's a good point.
So I think
Yeah.
we might want to address that at some point.
I appreciate that. I was just assuming that there was some.
We're all aware that the school's there, so we know to slow down,
Yeah.
but, others do not.
Did
Yeah,
they,
the
did they
school-
take our other school
Yeah, the
signs
school took them
down?
all down when the
Yeah.
school was removed, so.
We'll check it out.
We'll check into that.
Thank you. Because I know the kids that walk by our house almost, every other day, I would say, just getting, stretching their legs. Yep. Okay, thank you for that. Well, let's proceed then with our agenda approval.
I would like to make a change on it. I suggest that we cancel item number 1 of city business
Okay. On the I see.
on current,
Oh, thank
on
you.
tonight.
Okay, so submitted the motion for that.
I can.
Okay.
I make a motion that we approve city council meeting agenda for 10/11/2018 with the exception of line item number 1.
Okay. Mrs. Costello has submitted a motion to approve the agenda minus or with the deletion of item number 1. Council on home-based business discussion. Do we have a second?
A second.
Seconded by Mrs. Hunter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Motion carried. Excellent. Now, minutes approval.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for the city council meeting for 9/27/2018 as written.
Okay. Heard the motion submitted by Mrs. Hunter to approve the council meeting minutes as noted, as written. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Costello. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That motion is carried. Voucher approvals.
I make a motion that we approve the vouchers for the first half of October 2018 at $118,638.79.
Okay. Heard the motion submitted by Mr. Daly to approve those in the amounts noted. We have a second.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Mr. Shine. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Okay, we now have official reports, and I see that, he did mention to me at our last council meeting that he would not be available tonight. So we'll ensure that he report at our next council meeting.
We're zipping through here.
Ooh, not good for a record. Okay, then let's go with our official agenda, city business. Item number 2, update on tree planting on A Street. Still there?
There's no good news.
No, we have no
No.
good news. Leon and I have worked really hard at this. I'm up to 12 nurseries contacted.
Really?
Yeah, I've got the Centralia, the Chehalis, my girlfriend in Abby, who also called around. These trees, we can place an order now to receive them in the spring. Nobody has them right now.
Nor would you probably want to plant them. They wouldn't get,
Yeah. So, we have the option of getting an order ready since we want so many of them. Most of the places said they only bring in 2 or 3 of them because it's not a tree they sell a lot of, but it's not one they can bring back in and back in and back in. It's a one-time order and then it's done.
Okay.
Well,
And we also have added a couple other little twists to this. Brenda from Wipes Nursery is ready to step out and use her nursery license for our discount. Yes, she is. And she's the one that made about 8 of these phone calls for us. So once we identified, and there is one place in Vancouver that has 3 of these, but only 3. So that would not be a good thing right now. And they were $65, I think she said, per tree. But she's willing to jump out and do her nursery license, which would be good. And then Carol, I'm sorry?
just a question, how many do they suggest to plant in that space?
They were doing
These
5.
same trees, 5.
5.
Okay.
but I don't, it would accept more, I would think. If you,
Well, they
Well, they
recommended 12
need
feet
certain
apart.
distances, little spread, so.
so it's 210 feet.
I was thinking 3, so I mean, that's why I was just curious as to what kinds of trees that you guys.
Well, they were saying 5. And that was kind of what
There were
they
5
doing.
before.
5 before, which, although they didn't grow or whatever. However, Carol Broom and myself are going to join in on the purchasing, and we are going to buy out of pocket 1 for my lot, and then she's putting 3 on her corner lot to enhance the unified look of all of it. So we need a total of 9 trees. So I'm hoping that was all okay with everybody, but we just kind of thought that would be a...
It sounds wonderful. I do.
However, spring bothers me because we go right into summer and heat, and
Well,
we have no way to water,
we'll find it. Trust me.
okay?
Yeah. And my only thought on the concept tonight was that monitoring the grass as I am, the longer we wait to let it get established, the less impacted it'll be when we get the tractor and do
Big holes.
the hole. So I think of myself.
So could your friend order them in the spring? Okay.
You can compare prices.
Okay.
She was gonna look into it and see, size.
Good.
All the same?
Size-wise.
All the same.
Okay, we're good. Then,
They're all the same, but I'm just saying, when they're all pink, they're all pink, and
Right.
when they're all green, they're all green.
okay, thank you. Excellent discussion. All right, thank you for that. Concludes our agenda. Do we have any public comment?
I think we do on one.
And
Come on.
Yes.
Jill, I did not catch it, and I don't believe you did, but we forgot to put Leona and I on for tonight, on our limb disposal thing.
Oh, you're right.
So possibly, could
The
we
next
do it
one?
next time?
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely. I apologize. No,
Gee, we had a whole hour meeting over that.
That's too bad.
Okay.
Okay. How many public
You're the one
comments?
Just one, Doug
Approved
Lawrence.
the
Okay,
agenda
Doug.
too. All right.
Sorry about that.
Douglas Williams, 626 G Street. I have good news and bad news for everybody up here. I went to Chehalis to get a business license. And they said, we don't do business licenses anymore. The state has taken it over. So, after going to the business licensing service at business.wa.gov/BLS, I wound up getting a business license, or an amended license, to include Chehalis. The good news is it was fairly painless until you got to the end. They charged a fee for the state. They charged a fee for the city, which was included in it. And they charged you for the credit card fees. The fees the credit card companies charge. Well, for a $50 license, I paid over $70. I'm not happy about it, but that's the way it is. I got a business card here. I give a copy of that to Jill, which she can mull over. And it's got an email address, phone, and fax numbers.
Excellent.
And as I said, I'm not happy about it, but I thought all the business owners would be happy to know about this.
Excellent.
It says, save time, go online. Yes, it does save time. It's not less expensive.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for that information. All right, well, no other public comments? Okay, then we'll declare this council meeting adjourned at 6:17 p.m.